Considering all of the dramatic events happening in the world today, like wildfires, mass shootings, war, and the previous pandemic, many Christians are wondering if we are living in the end times. Many end time signs that Jesus warned about are prevalent in the world today. For example, when asked by the apostles when the end will be and what will be the sign of his coming, Jesus responded in Matthew chapter 24 verses 4 through 8 saying, "Take heed that no one deceives you, for many will come in my name, saying, I am the Christ, and will deceive many. And you will hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that you are not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation will rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there will be famines, pestilences, and earthquakes in various places. All these are the beginning of sorrows." Sounds like a good description of the world today. Therefore, are we living in the end times? And if so, how can we be sure? Yes, we are living in the end times, and we can be 100% sure because there is a time prophecy in the Bible that tells us what year the end times began. That's what I'm going to be talking about in this video as I share a clip with you from a previous video of mine entitled 20 Signs We Are Living in the End Times. But before I do that, make sure you subscribe to my channel and click the bell while you still can because time is running out. I mean, we are living in the end times and everything. Now for the clip. Number 1. The end times started in 1798. The angel Gabriel told Daniel in Daniel chapter 12 verse 4, "But you, Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book until the time of the end. Many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall increase." This tells us that certain prophecies from the book of Daniel would be sealed until the time of the end, during which they would become unsealed. Verses 5 through 6 asks when this will be, and verse 7 gives the answer, stating, "Then I, Daniel, looked, and there stood 2 others, one on this riverbank, and the other on that riverbank. And one said to the man clothed in linen, who was above the waters of the river, How long shall the fulfillment of these wonders be?" In other words, how long will it be until the time of the end? Then I heard the man clothed in linen, who was above the waters of the river, when he held up his right hand and his left hand to heaven, and swore by him who lives forever, that it shall be for a time, times, and half a time. And when the power of the holy people has been completely shattered, all these things shall be finished. The answer is a time, times, and half a time. The word time is translated from the Hebrew word moed, which means 1 year. A time, times, and half a time equals 3.5 years, or 1260 days, according to the Hebrew calendar, which had 30 days for each month because it was a lunar calendar. And in Bible prophecy, a day equals a year. For example, Luke chapter 13 verses 31 through 32 says, "On that very day, some Pharisees came, saying to him," meaning Jesus, "Get out and depart from here, for Herod wants to kill you." And he said to them, "Go and tell that fox, Behold, I cast out demons and perform cures today and tomorrow, and the 3rd day I shall be perfected." However, Jesus was only about 6 months into his ministry when he said this, and he still had 3 years left. And he referred to those years as days. So he used the day for a year prophetic principle when predicting the duration of his ministry. To discover the starting point of the 1260-year prophecy, we have to go to Daniel chapter 7. Daniel chapter 7 uses 4 beasts to symbolize the rise of 4 successive ruling empires, including Babylon, Medo-Persia, Greece, and Rome. Out of the 4th beast, which is the Roman Empire, rises another power described as the little horn, which is another name for the Antichrist in Bible prophecy. Verses 7 through 8 says, "After this I saw in the night visions, and behold, a 4th beast." This is talking about the Roman Empire, "dreadful and terrible, exceedingly strong. It had huge iron teeth,
It was devouring, breaking in pieces, and trampling the residue with its feet. It was different from all the beasts that were before it, and it had 10 horns. I was considering the horns, and there was another horn, a little one, coming up among them, before whom 3 of the first horns were plucked out by the roots. And there, in this horn, were eyes like the eyes of a man, and a mouth speaking pompous words. This little horn, which developed out of the 4th beast, symbolizes the papacy, which developed out of the Roman Empire. The papacy is the office of the popes, the leadership of the Roman Catholic Church. Verse 25 provides more details about the little horn and the 1260-day prophecy, and it enables us to calculate when the end times began. It says, "He shall speak pompous words against the Most High, shall persecute the saints of the Most High, and shall intend to change times and law. Then the saints shall be given into his hand for a time and times and half a time." The Roman Catholic Church persecuted and killed millions of Christians for over 1,000 years. The groups that it persecuted includes the Protestants, Albigensians, and Waldensians. The book History of Romanism by John Dowling states, "It is estimated by careful and credible historians that more than 50 millions of the human family have been slaughtered for the crime of heresy by popish persecutors, an average of more than 40,000 religious murders for every year of the existence of popery." According to Daniel chapter 7 verse 25, the papacy would maintain its authority for 1260 years. The year the papacy gained its authority was 538 AD. That's when the Code of Justinian went into effect, recognizing the Pope as the head of all the churches and gave the papacy the right to persecute heretics. Fast forward to 1798, and that's when the papacy lost its supremacy. The French general Berthier took Pope Pius VI captive, and he died in captivity 1 year later. From 538 to 1798 is 1260 years, and that's how we know that the end times started in 1798.
Big thanks to all of you who support my social media ministry with your prayers and financial donations. Your support helps keep my ministry going to reach more people with the gospel. Please continue praying for me, and if you'd like to financially support my ministry, you can make a one-time donation through PayPal or a monthly pledge through Patreon. Links to my PayPal and Patreon accounts are in the video description. Thank you for your support. In speaking about the time of the end, the book of Daniel indicated that it would start after the termination of a known time prophecy, which equals 1260 years. This time prophecy represents the period of papal supremacy, which started in 538 AD and ended in 1798 AD. Therefore, the end times started in 1798, so we have been living in the end times for over 200 years. Learn more signs of the end times by clicking on the screen and watching my video entitled 20 Signs We Are Living in the End Times. Please like and share this video to help spread God's word. Thank you for watching, and God bless you.